Hey guys, welcome back to another review from the front seat with possibly the best movie we've seen this summer. Ant-Man is the newest Marvel movie. They hit it out of the park again. This movie wasn't your typical superhero movie though. It has more of a heist kind of movie feel. Sure, there is a villain battle and with a hero, but the focus is really on how they try and get the Pym tech back from Cross Industries. The movie is very funny and has lots of little Easter eggs and references to other Marvel films. The story, in short, is about how Darren Cross, who was once Hank Pym's, the original Ant-Man, intern, finds and steals the Pym particle, which makes shrinking to ant size possible and weaponized to sell to the highest bidder. Hank, who cannot no longer become Ant-Man, looks for someone to fill his shoes. He finds that in Scott Lang. Together they try and stop the end of the world. I really enjoyed this movie. It was surprisingly different from other comic movies. There was so much to take in, from the plan to steal the tech, the training Scott Lang had to go through, the special effects, even the secondary characters added so much to this film. I rate this 5 out of 5 Pym particles. Dad, what did you think?
John, I have to agree with you. This is probably one of the best films that we've seen Marvel put out. It's definitely in the top 3. The graphics in this film are unbelievable. The CGI is amazing. It is seamless when you go from normal-sized world to the ant-sized world. The computer-generated ants and insects they use in this movie are amazing. And how intricately they made it look that the ants work together. It is, you will walk out of there believing that this man can shrink to the size of ants, and that these ants can do all these magnificent tasks as they're put to. No movie is perfect. There were not many things that made me think anything negative. This was as close to perfect as I feel that you can get. There was not a dull moment in this movie. Everything, there was nothing that was uninteresting. Everything kept you going and really believing more of the story. So really overall was a fantastic movie. I give it 4 3/4 stars, Pym particles out of 5. And really recommend that you go out and see it. If you're not a comic book fan, really there is something in this movie for you. I promise it is really a well-rounded film.
There was same thing. I had some. There were some things I didn't really think fit in, like when Pym particle, when the Ant-Man they're using in this movie. He was trapped inside a tiny container with the villain in this movie's suit called the Yellow Jacket. I thought it would make sense if he turned big and blasted out of that container, but that's for the movie guys to make up. But to end this video, remember, good day at the movies is always better. A bad day at the movies is always better than a good day at school.
Yes, it is. I'm glad you finally got that straight. Guys, next week we're going to be watching Pixels, the newest Adam Sandler movie, and we're looking forward to that. So we'll see you next week. We're going to try and start getting these out a little bit earlier for you in the weekend, so that by Saturday evening these are up. You know, it's just been a little bit difficult the last couple of weeks, but we're certainly going to try and get a little bit better at it. So thank you, and always remember, like, subscribe, comment. If there's something that you want to see in our videos or whatever, please let us know. And we will see you next week.